Let's listen to some NAKURU residents whose homes are facing imminent demolitions. Listen to this before we continue.
Omba hivi serikali yetu mahali muko mtusikize. Bwana President, Rigathi Gachagua deputy, Susan Keheka, tunakulilia gavana wetu, tunakulilia mahali muko. Martha Wangari MP wetu, tunakulilia mahali tuko. Wewe kuja usikie kilio cha wamama. Tuko hapa wamama tumekusanyika, hatuna mahali pa kuenda. Hata tunashindwa, wakikuja kubomoa tutafanya nini? Tutafanya nini? Tunakulilia mama yetu, wewe kuja utusaidie. Hata Mr. Gekaria wote mnajua sisi ni watu wenu. Sisi ni watu wenu, huwa tunawapea kura. Msiwachilie tubomolewe manyumba. Kujeni mtu okoe.
That lady is appealing for help from their area member of parliament, their governor Susan Kehika, and to the top Kenya Kwanza leadership Rigathi and even Ruto. And she's saying that they've been voting for them, so they should be helped. Their homes should not be demolished. That lady is a perfect example of who Atogege is. Somebody will not understand how things are going. Just 2 weeks back, we saw thousands of residents in Naivasha claiming that Ruto had grabbed their 5,000-acre piece of land. So when they started complaining, they were arrested and some jailed. And this one now is now appealing to the same leaders to help them because they have been voting for them. The thousands of Njambini residents in Naivasha, have they not been voting for these people? Before we dig deep, let's listen to what Ruto said yesterday about the demolitions.
Na vile mumeelezwa, hakuna mtu atatolewa kwa nyumba yake kwa nguvu. There will be no eviction. Kila mwananchi tutakupatia mahali ya kuishi ukingojea nyumba ijengwe. Hiyo ni kazi yetu. Tutakupatia pesa ya miaka 2 ukae mahali, lipe rent kidogo. Tukimaliza nyumba, unarudi kwa nyumba yako na kazi inaendelea mbele.
That's a promise Ruto gave yesterday, that hustlers, all the ones whose houses are being demolished, will be given 2 years house rent so that they can go rent houses somewhere else, after which they will come back to their houses upon completion. Which houses will they come back to? Because they will have been demolished. Which houses? I've always maintained that Ruto came to power through lies and propaganda, and he must continue using the lies and propaganda to sustain his rule. And that's exactly what Ruto is doing. Right now, as I talk, very many Kenyans are complaining they are being rendered homeless by this government. No Kenyan has been given even a house rent for only 1 month. They are being chased away like wild dogs. They are not being given any house rent. And even from that short clip we have seen from NAKURU, those are hustlers complaining that their homes are facing imminent demolitions. And I'm very sure they'll not be helped. They will be chased away like wild dogs. Let's put all that into perspective. The lady calling upon Kenya Kwanza to help them, That's a perfect example of a tugege, just as I've explained when we were starting. Just 2 weeks back, we saw some Naivasha residents alleging Ruto had grabbed their 5,000-acre piece of land. So when they tried complaining, they were arrested and even jailed. And in this forum, I shared a clip of a 90-year-old man who spent 2 weeks in jail. And those people being jailed right now, in the previous governments, Uhuru Kenyatta's government, Kibaki's, Moi's, they were staying very peacefully. Upon William Ruto and his team coming to power, they are now being chased away from their land. 5,000-acre piece of land. If at all William Ruto or his government cared about those who have been voting for them, the hustlers, William Ruto could have not even attempted chasing away those Naivasha residents from their 5,000-acre piece of land. And if at all he was to chase them, then he had to find for them an alternative shelter. That never happened. So when you see Ruto saying that hustlers will be given 2 years rent, that's just a loophole, an avenue. William Ruto and some corrupt individuals in government, they want to use that loophole to loot taxpayers' money. Money will be disbursed with the pretext that some hustlers are being paid for rent. The truth of the matter, no rent will be paid. Again, I'm saying that because weeks back, we saw the controller of budget saying that this government has been inflating salaries of most of these top civil servants. For example, in the government's records, maybe a civil servant is being indicated as earning 1 million. But in reality, what reaches that civil servant is just a fraction, maybe just a third. When she raised that issue, the government went for her. And that proved it to me beyond any reasonable doubt that this government is not serious about fighting corruption. The top leadership of Kenya Kwanza abets corruption. And even those remarks by Ruto yesterday, that the government will be paying 2 years rent for these hustlers, that's a loophole for corruption. So the Nakuru lady appealing to William Ruto and his team, they should organize themselves very well so that next time when they go to the ballot to cast their votes, they should not vote for leaders who are liars. That's the most important thing. Crying that we have been voting for you, does it mean that Naivasha residents who were chased away from their 5,000-acre piece of land, were they not voting for this team? They've been voting for them all along, but still they were chased away and even jailed. So it's important for Kenyans to wake up. The only way Kenyans can save themselves is through using their votes very well. From the way the lady is talking, it's somehow certain she can be lied to and she can elect most of these Kenya Kwanza leaders. Kenyans should and must wake up. The remarks Ruto made yesterday, and looking at what is currently happening across the country, confirms Ruto will not stop lying to Kenyans anytime soon. There are so many promises he made which are yet to be fulfilled. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis.
Omba hivi serikali yetu mahali muko mtusikize. Bwana President, Rigathi Gachagua deputy, Susan Keheka, tunakulilia gavana wetu, tunakulilia mahali muko. Martha Wangari, MP wetu, tunakulilia mahali tuko. Wewe kuja usikie kilio cha wamama. Tuko hapa wamama tumekusanyika. Hatuna mahali pa kuenda. Hata tunashindwa wakikuja kubomoa tutafanya nini? Tutafanya nini? Tunakulilia mama yetu, wewe kuja utusaidie. Hata Mr. Gekaria wote mnajua sisi ni watu wenu. Sisi ni watu wenu, huwa tunawapea kura. Msituachilie, msiwachilie tubomolewe manyumba. Kujeni mtu okoe.